Well, hello everybody. Hope you're having a good evening. I'm going to throw together my favorite soup. It's a vegetable beef soup made out of short ribs of beef. And I'm going to let it cook low and slow overnight in the crock pot. Okay? So what you're going to need is a couple pounds of short ribs of beef. This was almost 2 pounds, 1.79 at $9.99 a pound for $17.88, and that's what the short ribs of beef looks like. Okay, and as that cooks overnight, it's going to shred up really good, fall apart, tender. All right, so all you do, throw it right in your crock pot. You don't have to oil, grease it, or nothing. But see all the fat it has on that end? Just put the fat side down. All right, and then we're going to put in a couple of carrots. Waiting to have a nice sirloin tip roast dinner tonight with potatoes, carrots, and celery and onion. Hubby had to go make a run. My son-in-law's truck, all of a sudden his lights don't want to work. Okay, you just take a couple of carrots, peel them, and then you're going to slice them up. I'm telling you, this has got to be my favorite soup. It is so good. Okay, now we got the skin off it. We're just going to slice it up. Sorry about the noise. So I figured I might as well do something. I've been wanting this soup, and just throw it right in. I've been wanting this soup for so long. Okay. And it doesn't take long to throw it together either. And then you can look forward to a nice soup. I mean, if you wanted it sooner than overnight, you could cook it on high, and it would take about 4 to 6 hours. And low, anywhere from 12 to 24. But I like to cook it all night. Okay? And you're going to want to take some celery, 3 good sticks or so. And I like to also put the leaves in it. And just give that a quick chop up. Just throw it all right in. And I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed if you make this one. Okay, and then you have a choice. If you can it all, you can put in a quart of your canned tomatoes, whether it's diced, whole, or crushed, and then just break them apart. Or if you don't can, you can just use a 1 pound can of tomatoes. All right, and I'm going to use a quart of my crushed tomatoes. Okay, now we're going to put in 3 cups of water, a teaspoon of kosher salt, and a teaspoon of black pepper. Or if you don't want to use black pepper, you can use peppercorns, about 4 of them. Okay? And now we're going to add in 3 beef bouillon cubes, which looks like that. Okay, just 3 of them. I've made this soup for so many years. It's one of the vegetable beef soups that I do make. But like I said, I think this has got to be my favorite. I don't have it too often, but like I said, it's good. Okay, throw your beef bouillon cubes in there. Now you want a couple medium to medium large potatoes. And you're going to peel them and then cut them up. Like I said, it's very fast to put together. And I know usually I have everything all done, but I said, you know what? I'll just do everything in front of you so you can see. Then I'm going to rinse off the potatoes. And then cut them up into, dice them up into pretty much whatever size that you like. Okay, now I'm going to give it a quick rinse off. Okay. Now we're going to cut them up. I usually cut them in half. Then I just cut them in little sections. Like little sticks. Okay? And then you just go right along like that. Okay? So it looks like that. Alright, let me finish cutting up the rest of them. Doesn't take long. Okay, come back here, potato. And what's nice is, I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll have a nice, delicious soup. It'll make a good lunch. I think hubby's going to make Swiss steak and gravy tomorrow night. But this will make a nice little lunch. Okay. One potato to go. One partial. Okay. That's it on the potatoes. Now, last but not least, a couple onions. Oh, a couple small to medium. But what I'm going to do onions make you cry? They hurt my eyes. They have all these different little tricks that you can do to help you so your eyes aren't burning. But I'm going to you can use a food processor, you can do it by hand, or you can use a blender. I'm going to get a little thing that's going to dice some onions up real fine for me. I've had this machine, the Little Ninja, for so many years. I love it. It comes with a couple of these and it has a top, so if you're making some, you can just stick it in the fridge. Plus, it's got the big tall ones. All right, let me get this plugged in. As you can see, it's got the little blade in there. Just throw these onions right in. And I like them. I love the flavor it gives in the soup. And I like to do them up really fine. Okay? So you're going to hear a little noise for a minute. Sorry about that. Make sure your top's on good. Ooh, those onions are already starting to affect my eyeballs. All right. All right, here we go. Okay. And that's that. See how they're done up really small? Okay, just dump it all right in. It's one of them dishes that you don't even have to worry about. And make sure you set it to low and just let it cook all night. Okay, everybody? That's it on the homemade soup. Give it a little stir. Put your cover on it. And wait till you see the outcome of it tomorrow. When those short ribs of beef get super tender, it all cooks down and shreds and falls apart. Oh my God, it's delicious. Okay, my eyes are watering. You all have a good night. And take care. God bless you. Bye-bye.